Good afternoon. How y'all doing today? Happy Tuesday, I think, because y'all know I'm on vacation now, so them days gonna get mixed up. So y'all better keep me on point, you know what I'm saying? But yes, I hope everybody is having an awesome week so far, and I hope everybody is being blessed, being safe out there, and I hope work is not working you too much, but because I know life be lifing, but you know, I just pray that it's all good for everybody out there, and that we're out here growing in life and in the garden somewhere. I hope y'all done started planting something, because baby, it's getting hard out here in these streets. So, you know, but to each his own, you know. So talk a little bit about my weekend. So I was in Orlando, visit a couple of people that I have not seen in a minute, and it was awesome, y'all. I'm telling you, I don't care. You got them certain people where y'all cannot be done talk for years, months, days, weeks, whatever, but when you link back up, it's like y'all don't miss a beat. Y'all pick up where you left off at. The vibes was still the same, even though everybody got their own things going on in life right now, because life is life for everybody, you know what I'm saying? But even though, while life is lifing, when we came together, everybody just, we just clicked. And we always do. It never fails, you know what I'm saying? So we don't miss a beat. I don't care how long we go without talking to each other. When we link up, or when we finally do contact each other, baby, it's always a whole vibe. And that's exactly what it was this weekend. It was a whole vibe, and I enjoyed every minute of it. You know, I didn't get to see everybody, but the ones that I did get to see, it was a whole vibe, baby. I'm telling you, it was lovely. I enjoyed myself. And let's talk about these fish. What's up with all the fish? Cause your girl can fish, and I'm telling you, all these fishing trips that I done been on, suck booty. Cause where the fish at? Who taking up all the fish? The ocean too big for the fish not to be biting on my hook. They always eat what I bring. I mean, I catch something every time, but I ain't no one fish catching person. I usually catch lots of fish. So what's up? Do I gotta change my bait? I gotta change the way I'm holding my face, because I know I'm holding my lip right. Been doing this for years. I know it's been a minute since I fished, but baby, come on now. Every time I go, it's always a win-win. That's why I ain't came back with no videos about what I caught, because I ain't caught nothing but a headache, some rain, some fish that I don't want to be on my hook, like stingrays and got doggone puffer fish. So, but now I found out that I could put those things in my garden, so won't be a bad thing if I get another puffer fish on my hook. You're behind this grass, literally going in the plants. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, I'm hardcore when it's fishing time. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting in the rain, talking about drenched, my hair coming out of the twist. I was in that rain. I'm talking about I was soaked in wet, sitting in that rain trying to catch me a fish. And what I caught was a catfish. It was a decent size, but I wouldn't, you know, keep it anything, whatever. But it was small, but it gave me a fight like it was a big fish. I thought it was a mangrove snapper, but it wasn't. It was a catfish, but it's all good. But I sat in that rain because I was determined to fish. I'm like, baby, ain't no rain finna stop this fishing trip. We finna go fishing. My sons was up on top of the rocks. I was sitting on some rocks in my chair chilling with my pole in the rain. I really was. I was sitting in that rain, y'all. If it ain't lightning, I'm still fishing. When it start lightning and thundering, then it's time to go. Yep, it's time to go and put everything away, pack it on up. Or you can wait it out to see if the rain gonna pass over and all that good stuff, because we did have a lot of spotted rain that Saturday. So, you know, it rained off and on. But once it started lightning and thundering, we got on up out of there. We did. By that time, I was soaking wet. I'm talking about drenched, dripping. But that's how I fish, you know what I'm saying? So maybe I'm gonna try some different baits, because normally I do fish with shrimp, worms, minnows, baby mullets, and squid. So, you know, maybe they weren't really hitting. They was hitting the shrimp, but it was just like we weren't in the right area or whatever. But, you know, trial and error, hit and miss sometimes. They just ain't in that area. You just got to find the area that they in. So, stay tuned for next weekend. We're going home. Back to Vero Beach, Gifford, Florida, to go and fish in my other fishing spot that I normally always have good luck with. So we're gonna see what it do when we get there. But yeah, overall, still just the vibe with my sons, and you know, us fishing and chilling and all that good stuff. That's, even if we didn't catch anything, which we did, they caught a puffer fish, and my son caught a jack, but they were all small. The jack was small, but the puffer fishes were big, something that we didn't want. So, but the vibe and the just hanging out with them was everything. So, I still don't think that the fishing trip sucked, but it did suck booty because we didn't catch what we normally catch. So, after the fishing, I hung out with my sisters and we went karaoke. We had some wings, some drinks, and we just chilled and we just sang. Had ourselves a blast. And, you know, the conversations was good because we were catching up with each other and everything. And I was talking to one of my sisters, and we were talking about things that were going on. And, you know, I was telling her how I think that she's so strong, because I ain't seen nobody who could take death back to back like that in their family and still walk around with a smile on your face and still have a sweet spirit about yourself. Because in that area, I just don't think that I could move like that. You know what I'm saying? And so we were just talking about where we were strong in certain areas, well, where we weren't strong enough in certain areas or whatever. And when she went to telling me about how she felt like I was strong and everything, I didn't see myself like that when I was going through those things. She was just like, no, I think that you're strong because I don't watch you go through so many heartbreaks. She said you got dropped to the bottom. I watched you pick yourself up and get yourself back on top. And she said, the last time I remember you being homeless, she said, now you got a place, you holding on to it, and you done changed your career, your job, all that good stuff or whatever. And I'm just like, dang, I didn't even think about it like that, because it was so many times when I was going through these things that I wanted to throw the towel in. And when I went to try and throw the towel in, God threw that towel back at me and said, nah, you not finished yet. You still got work to do. I need you to get the lessons. And so I'm talking about, I felt weak. I felt like life was beating me down, but I didn't know how to actually give up. So even though I got punched down, I still was crawling to get to my destination. And when she said that, it made me think back on it, because even though I went through this stuff, y'all, and I am where I'm at now or whatever, but in my mind, I really felt like I was losing, and like I felt worthless. I just felt beat down. Like I just can't win. No matter what way I looked, I was getting knocked down somewhere. So I was taking those punches like a G, but when you're in it, you can't see that. You know what I'm saying? But she helped me realize that every time I've got knocked down, I picked myself back up. I stayed there for however long I needed to stay there, but I came out of it every single time, because every single one of those relationships that I was in dropped me to the rock bottom. Dropped me to the rock bottom in some kind of way. I climbed out of that pit, and I make it do what it do every time. And I make a vow to myself that, hey, I ain't letting nobody else take me there again. So it's some places that I ain't gonna visit again after I deal with certain things in my life. I make a vow and a promise to myself that I'm not going to let none another man have me in a position where I'm about to be homeless with my child. I'm not going to have another man sitting here putting his hands on me and I continue to stay with them thinking that I'm going to see the best in them. I'm not going to stay with another man who choose to have different women and don't see me as number one. I need to be the one and only. If you're the one and only in my life, I want the same thing in return. So I make these vows to myself and I don't go back down those same roads again. You know what I'm saying? Once I get the lesson and I hit rock bottom, when that rock bottom is on me, it does something to me and it gives me strength to pull myself up out of it. But the way she seen me is not the way that I felt like everybody seen me. I felt like everybody seen me as a failure. Every time you turn around, she got a man who doing her dirty or things just ain't right. I can't get no decent relationship. And then I go ham for these men and this, that, and the third. And really, I was just out here looking for love and didn't know how to set boundaries. All I knew is I wanted to keep a man. But now, where I'm at in life now, baby, you can go ahead and scoot on. I'm good. Because if you ain't giving me what I need or treating me the way that I need to be treated, I can do better without you. You can go on, handle your business, do whatever you want to do. Do whatever it is you want to do. But you can go and get up out of my life because I'm not trying to go down that road. I'm trying to go somewhere else. And so if you're not trying to go where I'm going, then you're going to have to go ahead and get off the train because this your stop. And I'm going to keep pressing on because I'm trying to get somewhere. And this ain't where it's at. So just talking to her, you know what I'm saying, made me think about, dang girl, you have been through a lot of stuff and you have picked yourself up every single time. Not by myself, but with the help of God, because every time I always turned to God. I never really left God alone, but I thought maybe I could do it by myself. And then I realized that I couldn't. And so I had to call on God to help me pull through it. And that's the only way I was able to get back up again. You know what I'm saying? So no matter what we going through, y'all, in life, it's always going to be some challenging times. We going to get knocked down sometimes, but we got to get back up. That's the goal. To get back up. You can't stay down there. Ain't nothing going to come from staying down on the ground and staying at the bottom. Ain't nothing down there for you. There's nothing for you to grasp onto. You already at the bottom. So now you got to reach your hand up and you got to pull on that rope and pull yourself up. Come up out of that hole. God said trouble don't last always, but joy comes in the morning. Keep looking for your joy in the morning if that's what you got to do. That's what I did. And I still do that right now to this day. Things can get bad, but I know at the end of the tunnel, there's a light. And there's a rope that's going to be thrown down to me. As soon as I see that rope, baby, I'm going to go ahead and grab hold to it and pull myself up out of it. I'm not going to stay down there. Because I can't get anything done down there. Down there is doubt, fear, stress, depression, all of that stuff. I need to pull myself up to a little bit of joy, a little bit of faith, a little bit of strength, and a little encouragement, and a lot of self-worthiness and trust. Trust yourself. You can do it. You've done it before. You may not have realized it, but you've done it before. You done been in a low place before, and you got out of it. How did you get out of it? That's what you got to ask yourself. How am I going to get out of this? But don't stop asking yourself that. Because if you stop asking yourself that, then that's saying that I'm okay where I'm at. Don't be okay at the bottom. You want to pull yourself up out of it and move forward. So that's all I wanted to say to y'all today. I love you guys. Fall in love with yourself more and more every day. Plant something. You deserve whatever God got for you. No matter what it is, God got you. Stay blessed. I love y'all. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Keep doing what y'all doing. And have a blessed day. Bye.